I was in Tulsa this week, last Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, but they gave me the black card.
Oh.
And I now have permission to say it.
I didn't. I didn't sign off on this at all.
But you heard him say it.
I was in the audience.
Thank you. Thank you for being there.
Well, and
we need a witness.
I witnessed what happened, and I said, "Oh no!"
The guy said, and he was a black guy, so he can give the pass. I told him I wouldn't use it, but
Yeah, out of respect.
he did give it to me, So if I ever have to,
So I have a soundbite now of you saying, and he did give it to me.
Yes, he did.
There we go.
Yes. Did he give you this?
No, another comedian gave me that.
Only valid in participating locations.
Yeah.
You actually have the card.
Another comedian gave me that.
That is pretty funny.
Now, what was his ethnicity?
Yeah, what? Oh, that's very important.
I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat. I don't even know what it means, but it is what it is. What it is. What it is. What it is. I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat.
Welcome to Unloading Meat, the only podcast not brought to you by diabetes yet. I'm Jared Ralphie Allen, and today we have some great guests. Please give it up for the one, the only Bradly Mcpherson.
Hello.
And we have Teddy White T, straight from the Loony bin, man. Appreciate you guys for coming in. Appreciate you guys coming on the show, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. Thank you for coming all the way to Bartlesville.
Yeah, that honestly was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell it's Bartlesville, like it just gets slowly more Trump flags.
I did. That's when I got more comfortable. Actually.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh no, I just like all the different years. Like there's 23, there's 24, there's 25.
Yeah, 30-30, baby.
Yeah.
Trump Jr.
Baron.
Yeah, Barron, man. Oh. Unlike Melania, she's not barren yet.
Ooh.
Oh.
We don't know that for sure.
We're starting off hot. No. Welcome to the podcast, guys. So, thank you for coming. Bradly, we've been trying to get you on here for a little bit. Last time we talked, what was it, like 10 Dog or something like that?
Sure. That sounds, I mean, I was probably blacked out. It's fine.
It's true.
Yeah, that was probably why I couldn't make it out. I
Well,
was like, what
now.
are you talking about? No, thanks for having me.
No problem, man. So, Teddy, tell me about yourself, man. Well, welcome to the show. Tell my audience a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, just a comedian out of the Midwest, traveling all over. I started a tour on Wednesday in Tulsa, just climbing that metaphorical ladder of comedy.
Nice, man. Well, thank you for coming on here, man. I love having anybody that can come through the Loony Bin that's grateful. I had Eric Knowles here a couple months ago that was headlining Loony Bin. So just anybody that comes through, I'm grateful for anybody that just, let's take time out of their schedule to come over here.
Right, yeah. It's a good time.
Yeah, man. How you enjoy Tulsa?
It's been fun. I mean, I was here actually for New Year's with some other comics that came out, and I opened for them and met the owner there and had a good time in Tulsa. But when you're up all night, then you sleep all day, so you don't really see much. But still a pretty good town.
Yeah. I loved your. I just saw your TikTok earlier about the Sonic manager.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're going places, bud. Okay,
dude, that was killer.
Somebody said I'd never be anything, but my best friend just got management at Sonic, bud.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know. I mean, sauces for everyone.
Yeah.
No extra charges.
Can you get us the hookup and get gravy back on the menu?
Oh, I don't know, but extra cherries are immediately taken into. He already signed the managerial.
He gave you a pass
paperwork.
card.
Yeah,
he gave you
a free cherry pass card.
Oh.
Yeah,
unlimited cherries.
Yep.
He's
And
like,
I just
let
tell
this
him.
man pop your cherry.
Yep, and I just.
Yeah, that's what he's doing out there.
Just get on a diet of Sonic, and all of a sudden, like you just start tasting like ocean water when you come. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that seems upsetting
I
to
don't
people.
know. Well, I mean, I drank those seltzers the one time, and it was kind of tasted like that.
They were
Talking about a Route 44.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Footlong Cody. So, guys, what would you like to talk about on the podcast?
Well, I'd like to let people know about Jehovah, and I don't know if you guys know about him, but I witnessed for him, and it's pretty cool. So
I wouldn't.
this is a proselytizing opportunity. I'll maybe able to write this off.
Yeah, we've trapped you all. Yeah, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, that's really what I'm all doing at every opportunity.
You got shows tonight, right?
I do. I'm back at the Loony Bin with John Reap,
Nice.
Marty Johnson. They're crushing it. It's been a great week so far. The crowds have been fantastic, super respectful, love to laugh. John brings out people who are there to have a good time.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
I'm loving seeing people that are genuinely nice and like just not an asshole in the scene getting opportunities. Like speaking of you,
John.
No. I'm just saying like we've talked before in the past, just in crossing paths at different shows and stuff like that, and you've always been kind to me. So I'm just always saying I'm grateful and happy to see that you're getting good opportunities, man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Plus, you're funny as hell.
Oh, okay, good. I thought I was
That
kinda
probably
like
helps more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of thought I was like the hot piece of comedy. You know? I thought it was people booking me for the looks, but
Yeah, the extreme
look
sex
at this
appeal.
fit.
Yeah, it's
This
the outfit.
It is.
Yeah.
It is on point for
Yeah.
sure. As the kids say, it's bussin'.
Ooh.
Bussin'?
I think that's the right.
Oh, for some reason
I've
I was
heard that
thinking
term.
bussy, and I was like, is it bussyin'? And I was like, I don't know.
it might be.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Because if
there's
it
an
wasn't
app
the
for
I in
bussy.
the end, it'd be buss.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
know. I
I thought
can't
that was
keep
the
up with
band with
kids.
Gavin Rosdale.
I'll have to check TikTok later and see.
Oh.
Yeah, put it to TikTok. Let them tell us.
Let the survey.
Yeah.
What does bussy mean to you?
Right.
Somebody has strong opinions
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, there's a wrestling tag team named Bussy.
Is there?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about wrestling. Every time here's the thing. I'm afraid to get into wrestling because I know that I'll like it.
Yeah.
Like, so I try not to watch anything. I try not to, because I'm like, I will be a wrestling nerd so quickly.
It's like the sports days of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's,
The storyline never ends.
Yeah.
it's the reason I avoid drugs.
Yeah.
It's like, no. I have an addictive personality. I don't need it.
Right.
But
That's
then-
how it was when a guy was like, "You want fentanyl?" And I'm like, "I don't know if I like wrestling."
Yeah.
And he looked at me weird for that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Like at one point I would say, yes, you're right. It's a sports like days of our lives, but now and like it's shifted even more to like the sports Real Housewives, where you have the storyline on the show, but then like the behind the scenes, it's even more fascinating, like how fucked up it really is, like the stuff that's going on with Vince McMahon right now and all the allegations that he's having and stuff like that. Like,
Well, I'm all about cancel culture, so do tell.
just the text message of him
That's-
like talking about shitting on a girl's chest and all this other stuff. It's just
Let me
like,
tell you something.
whoa.
I've never, and I want to emphasize never, shit on a girl's chest. But if I had 700 million, it may cross my mind that it's
Yeah.
something I would like to try.
Check off the list.
I've never had abs, but if I could afford a personal trainer,
Yeah.
I may give it a whirl.
So that way it'd be
so
easier
I
to
can't
shit on women.
I can't shit on that guy
That's
for
what-
shitting on them. Yeah, I won't do it.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm glad to know the only thing that's stopping you from becoming a sex creep is money.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You know, do you think if Epstein was broke, we would have ever heard about
No,
him?
we wouldn't.
If he was fucking in Bartlesville in a little 2-story house, you think we would have heard anything about him?
No.
No.
Like, did you empathize with those guys in Squid Game that had the masks on and were just watching everything?
I never saw that movie.
Oh, you didn't watch
No.
Squid Game?
No.
Can't even
I
afford
didn't.
Netflix. Jesus.
Squid
My
Game was
ex-wife
fantastic.
changed the password.
Oh yeah, I hate it when that
I
happens.
can't get on it right
Yeah.
now.
Son of a bitch.
I'm trying to sweet talk her, but
Yeah,
On the road
you
out
don't
here.
you don't want to like have makeup sex like
no, I need the passcode to Netflix. I tried to get it for Spotify on the way out here, and she wouldn't give it to me. I had to road trip it with no skips. Ugh.
oh god.
You have to settle for like Paramount Plus. Like we can't get Squid Game, but we can watch
Yeah.
Ink Master.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys want to watch Tracker together? Tracker, CBS's new hit TV show, sponsored.
I'm like, what do you guys know about Ice Road Truckers?
We have every single spinoff for what is it called? Yellowstone, but Yellowstone.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
I actually wrote a spinoff of that, and it was only about heartache, pain, and rough times. And I was going to call it Kidney Stone.
God.
Put it to a tune. You have a country song. Damn.
Kidney Stone. How dumb.
I knew something was coming, and I wasn't sure what it was.
See how I built it up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
There's levels
appreciated
to
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like a
appreciated
red velvet
it.
cake, man.
That's a good
gotta
time right
appreciate the
there.
levels.
Kidney Stone. Is your lower back hurting?
That's the tagline.
Yeah, that was my.
Whoa, it's not sexy. It's not,
what's that
Jared, you read the
diabetes?
room wrong.
That's why I'm divorced twice.
Yeah, you were like, "Hey, you got any kidney stones? I wanna see you crumple in pain."
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I do play with my belly button on stage just to fuck with the audience.
Oh Jesus!
I saw this big guy one time at Loony Bin take his shirt off and strip in front of this whole crowd. I mean, it was a sold out 58 people show.
I would say terrible. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No,
try
I mean,
and
if you
stop
get a
them.
chance to do it, probably skip it. But if the laughter compels you,
Then
just
they,
keep on going, bud.
Yeah.
I did that in December at our Christmas show. Like I had a cutoff shirt and then I wrote "ho" on it, and then I had that under a hoodie. And like halfway through my set, I was like, "It's getting hot in here." I unzipped it and I undid it, and it had a big applause. You know, it's gonna have a good, good pop.
Was the applause for like to put the coat back on?
Yeah,
No, they were just clapping to see like the shock. I mean,
Yeah.
it was blinding. It's a lot of white.
Yeah.
But I just put like couldn't afford a shirt with to put the other two hoes like ho ho.
Well,
ho.
yeah. I mean, not in this economy.
yeah. And then I just started playing with my belly button with this chick that was eating nachos in the front row, and I was just like, "How are those nachos?"
With the lady?
Yeah, I was just playing with her, just just goofing off, just crowd working a little.
You ever
bit.
seen a guy from Texas suck a thumb of another man when he's eating Chick-fil-A?
Not yet.
You could have.
You should have been
Earlier
there, bud.
this week.
Should have been there. Them Texas people, weird.
Everything's bigger.
Yeah, they're weird.
Well, we just got a Whataburger in Bartersville. Matter of fact, we're getting fancy now.
That town's this big.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just got a Whataburger.
I saw the HTO and I almost stopped. I love that place.
It's good.
It's so good.
What's an HTO?
It's a tea place. They have a spearmint sweet tea, and it just reminds me of my childhood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did your moms ever make you guys like a sweet tea with the little
Yeah, but no
Can't you tell?
spearmint or
no
nothing.
spearmint or
Can't you tell I've had a lot of sweet tea?
yeah, Body by Sweet Tea over
Yeah.
here. Yeah. It's really good. If you're gonna,
I'm a
if you
Lipton
gotta-
boy.
Oh yeah.
I used to make my own at home. 4 bags.
4 bags.
I mean,
you got that kind of money?
We were living high on the hog,
Damn.
my friend. Living high on the hog.
Damn. You don't have to come in here and brag.
Yeah.
It's not
Times were-
necessary. We like you already.
Times were good back in 16.
I thought I was fancy when I would get like 4 Kool-Aid packets and pour them together to make suicide Kool-Aid.
Yes.
Did you guys? I don't know if this happened in your school, and maybe I'm telling my age. Did you guys have the Kool-Aid packets and sugar in a bag, in like a little baggie, and people were like passing it around like drugs in your school?
Oh yeah, no, ours was pixie sticks. Yeah,
Okay,
like
yeah.
they would put the pixie sticks in a bag, and then they were like, snort it. And I'm like, you guys are idiots. Well, try these perks.
Well, Bradley, I'm more concerned about your story because I thought you were homeschooled.
No. A lot of JWs are.
Yeah.
A lot of Johos are.
Not
but
this one.
Not this one.
Do you ever get confused with juggalos?
No, we get confused for Mormons. Actually, Mormons get a lot of credit for the going door to door shit.
Be Mormon. Specifically.
And I really hate it. And I'm trying to change the narrative.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to do.
How do you feel about the Book of Mormon musical? I mean, I thought it was great.
I haven't seen it because I don't want any spoilers.
He dies at the end.
No, God. I've been avoiding this for years.
Oh, if you don't like that, don't watch Titanic.
Oh, shit. Don't tell me.
Does the sub blow up?
Hey, I'm just telling you, whether you're near, far, wherever
Everywhere you are.
doesn't matter. Oh, no. That ship's going down.
Yeah. That's as close as I can get without being copyright struck. So, man, how long you been in the comedy scene?
I've been taking it serious for about a year. So I always did like, I was always like the entertainer of the group and like having fun with my buddies and having a good time. But I felt like I was always geared or like being pushed towards comedy, but I never just really embraced it. I always did these side little tangents that never worked out. And then
Is that jail or prison?
well, jail. I never had to go to prison. I had good attorneys. I did have to go to jail, but not prison. So that's probation is a win.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't care what title you give me after that. If I'm not in prison, that's a win.
Yeah, agreed.
But and that was another thing. Like I've been in trouble before in the past, and I was always hesitant to like be exposed by like haters, but it's going to happen no matter where you go. You know, like someone will always try to Vince McMahon you when you're trying to work your way to the top. You know, did you see how?
I think that's
see how I spun that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're trying to shit on me.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got
that's what I
specifically
meant.
on your
Yeah,
chest.
it's a callback.
Yeah. So it was really I was hesitant to do that and to get into it and advertise on like social media and things like that. But you know, the more I thought about it and the more I talked with family and friends, it was like that was just something in my life that happened. It's not really who I am. So instead of like sitting there and just living under that dark cloud of bullshit, then I thought, okay, instead of this cloud going away, I just need to walk out from underneath it.
Yeah.
So then I really decided, okay, I'm going to embrace this. I got a few big opportunities with some bigger names that were on tour, and really just by asking, not because like they knew me or anything, but just reaching out, talk to them on social media, and they were like, hell yeah, come on, you can open. And it was like, Oh God, now what do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, you said yes? Wait a second. I'm not used to. They're like, yeah, absolutely, come on. And I'm like, that's cool. I understand. Maybe next time. They're like, no, I'm saying, come on, you can be there. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then that really just like kicked it in gear for me. So
Nice, man. I mean, it's great to see. I mean, you said about a year. That's super inspirational, man.
oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. So I did a year. I've been in about a year. I've done some big theaters. I headlined the Loony Bin last Wednesday. So yeah, I mean, really grateful to have just opportunity like that. There's guys that, for one, are far better than me, and two, have been doing it a lot longer and put in a lot more time than I have, that may never get that opportunity to be a headliner at a real club.
Yeah.
You know, so I was super grateful for that.
yeah. I mean, even like I always tell people, like, even I have no ego about anything I'm doing. I'm still a novice comedian. I'm trying. I'm just learning.
Right.
But at the same time, I always just try to tell people, like, I always try to be ready for any opportunity. Just do the work, and yes, there's luck to a lot of this shit, but sometimes you just be ready for any opportunity and just knock it out of the fucking park.
Right.
And I'm just grateful for anything. Like, even having you guys here, I'm very grateful for you guys coming here. And,
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're pretty big fucking deal. This is like, I mean, we're probably the biggest people you ever had on the show.
Some people
Hypothetically and literally. I mean,
yeah.
probably.
Greetings. In Wakanda forever. Yeah, it's just me. It's Jared Ralphie Allen. Before you get all mad, it's not appropriation. It was on clearance. Hold on, one second. Well, this is awkward. What do you want me to do? Screw it. March 15th, Go Theater, 7 p.m. doors open, 8 p.m. show. We have an awesome lineup for the next Unloading Meat Presents. Lazy Rains, Mauricio Flores, Juju Rashad, and headlining will be Garrett Barbie. You don't want to miss this event. Tickets go on sale this weekend. God, when did this stop? What was on sale? Did he die in this thing? Jesus.
I'm sorry, you got so much meat in your body. You're nerdy, your tattoos make you look fugly. You silly.
Has it always been here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, I started this, like, I don't like the name drop. I hate doing that shit. I just want to do the work.
Oh,
You know
not
what I
me.
mean?
If I've been in the same room with you, I'm dropping your name. I'm like, you guys have probably heard of Matt Rife or Kreischer. I've seen them on Netflix.
Yeah.
His gut kind of resembles it.
They're
a
in
little
my
bit.
accolades of things I've done.
No, man, Bert really inspired me. Like, dude, during COVID, like a lot of us, we had a lot of dark times during COVID and shit, and we were trapped and stuff. And I was trapped here, really trying to figure out what to do. I lost my career. I got fired from T-Mobile after 15 years. And so, like, I started flipping figures, and that's what I did for a living during COVID, was just flipping action figures.
That's awesome.
And kind of built this, and I kind of was like, I'm gonna make this brand, do this podcast. And during COVID was like people like Bert and Tom and like Bobby Lee, like seeing these comedians that were trapped, but they needed an outlet and they turned to podcasting. That really influenced me. I was like, man, watch these people. I really think a podcast can be like an open mic. Like, there can be 1,000 of them, but how many of them are really good?
Right.
Oh yeah.
And so it's just one of those things where, like, you saw these certain comedians do really well on these podcasts during COVID, and that was really inspirational to me. So that's why I kind of built this and kind of had this as a base before I went back into stand-up comedy, because I tried like 15 years ago.
Right. I mean, as soon as I walked in here, I saw this stuff, and I'm like, this is a lot of stimulus money. I knew this was COVID money right
This
here.
is Biden for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I did. I not only this, but I paid off the house, paid off the car,
Yeah.
and got divorced during
Yeah.
COVID.
I mean, that's a good trade, though.
Yeah.
You got rid of all the extra.
Could have got
stuff.
divorced, and she got the house that you just paid off.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Just like everything kind of cleaned up or lined up at the same time, and I was like, you know what? I got the bills low. I got everything paid off. I really need to go and live my passion and try to get into this again.
Yeah.
Because like I tried it 15 years ago, and I gave up after I thought I was banned from the club.
What did you do to get banned from the club? Let's
it
talk
was-
about that.
Pause.
Okay.
Let's hear that story.
Okay. It was ironically Loony Bin. No, but
I'm
we're
gonna
good
tell
now.
Mason.
No, it was long before Mason.
I'm like, hey, let's get out of here. We don't want to. we don't want to burn our bridge. At Looney Bin.
15 years ago, I did 2 open mics, and the second one, I did this joke, and I don't remember the whole joke, but like the bones of it was like, like Jesus
He
was the
definitely
carpenter.
remembers the
He
exact-
knows a
yeah.
joke.
Well, Jesus was the carpenter.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And I was like, what if he's up on the cross and he gets a splinter? He's like, who's the fuck made this? That was basically the bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that was too much for the
That
Looney
was
Bin?
the open
It
mic
was
host.
15 years ago.
Oh, that's
yeah.
true.
I didn't even say
Yeah.
fuck at that time. I didn't swear.
Yeah.
But the open mic host at the time said I was banned. And so
Who was the host?
I would love to
a
know.
guy,
if we-
Billy Bizarre.
Billy
Oh,
Bizarre.
yeah. Billy
And-
Bizarre. Okay.
and so
Piece of shit, Billy Bizarre.
I gave up. Like at the time, Looney Bin was the only club in all of Oklahoma until
Yeah.
Oklahoma City. So I was just like, "Fuck, I'm banned." Like I was a kid that was like bringing Looney Bin cups and like bringing out
yeah.
souvenirs. Like I was
Yeah,
trying.
we know your type.
And yeah,
I had the hoodie probably.
yeah.
The Looney Bin
Like well,
swag.
I was really trying. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was
Yeah.
that much of a mark for it.
yeah.
And yeah, so I was devastated. I gave up for 14 years. And whenever COVID
Because of
happened,
fucking Billy Bizarre.
Yeah.
See what you did, Billy? God, where's he at today?
still occasionally hosting the open mic. Last year, I think he did once before Mason and them came in.
I haven't seen. I've only heard stories about Billy Bizarre. I
Yeah.
don't
You hear
know
that,
this
Tulsa?
person.
He ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I-
actually, that felt good to me. Like a year ago, like I went to a Looney Bin for open mic, and he hosted it once. This was before Mason and them came in there and did
Yeah.
everything. And that was the first time I'd see him, and I'm like, well, he's basically on the same spot. 15 years later, I was like, okay, well, look what I've done in a year. Not that I have an ego about this, but it's just like
Right.
when I started to come back into comedy, I was like, I'm going to build a brand. I'm going to build this podcast. Nobody can take this shit away from me before I start.
Right.
Again, so I just have a foundation. So that's why I started with this. And I've kind of just, a year come a long ways. I'm really trying to just, keep
Right.
humble about it and just go.
There's always going to be people who don't like what you're doing, don't like whatever, and
Yeah.
and the reality is like, okay, like sometimes in the case like of people who make decisions and are decision makers, you might want to have a conversation and be like, hey, yeah, that was a learning experience for me. I fucked that up or whatever,
Yeah.
and like, great, I'm going to take that feedback and I'm going to roll with it.
Yeah.
And because that's really what that's what they want to hear in those situations is like, oh, okay, you learned from that. Cool. Move
Yeah.
on. But like, yeah, whenever I worked the Grove, the owner came out and he was like, hey, really liked you. You're funny. Don't do that one joke. And I was
Yeah.
like, I know what joke you mean, and I will never do it again.
Oh, yeah.
here." Like,
Because there's even some
So,
comedians.
what was the joke?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not at the Grove.
it's not.
We're in Bartlesville. You can say whatever you want up
Here's
there.
the thing. It's not a good joke.
Grove Street
Oh.
for life.
Yeah, it's not. It's. I talk about I'm a little bit progressive. I'm pro LGBTQ, especially like the T. I feel like we're seeing a lot more transgender people in the media and stuff, and I think that's great. I think transgender people have been in America a long time. I think Susan B. Anthony was trans, based purely on their name.
Yeah, she be Anthony.
Yeah, she'd be Anthony.
Yeah, that's why the
good.
Grove is
I like it.
It
trash.
takes a minute. It takes a
Yes.
minute. It's a.
Yes.
It
It's a
normally
slow
what
burner.
happens. It's what happens is people go.
Yeah.
But then if they don't ever,
B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't
get
they're
it,
like,
they're
hates
like,
trans.
yeah,
The guy
yeah.
hates trans.
Yeah.
That's what my shtick is like. I wear like bib overalls and stuff. So people always think like I hate LGBTQ and stuff, and I'm like, it ain't none of my business.
I
You
don't know
like,
about that because I feel like I've seen a lot of bib overalls in the LGBTQ community.
Well, yeah, but they all say Guess. Mine say Big Smith. It says, you remember that brand Guess?
Yeah,
Mine just say Big Smith.
I don't even know
so-
that brand.
Well, it's because you don't wear 6
Look
X
at me.
bib overalls.
Yeah, well,
Did you grow up wearing the big dog back in the day?
No. But I remember going to Branson one time, and they had a big dog store.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. There was also a Big Daddy, and everything said big, and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
that was a life choice in that moment.
yes,
like
I'm
your
like-
life takes a different path if you
I'm
go
like,
in that
where's
store.
the white tees? Let me just grab some plain white tees. I'll take those. No writing.
Hey there, Delilah plays 24/7.
Right. Right.
How is that not your walk-up music?
Yeah.
It should be.
Yeah.
It should, right?
It used to be that song White Tee, where it's like, I'm laying in my white tee, I was laying in my, how it goes.
No, I don't.
Thank
Sorry.
you for being a friend.
That one, I-
the world and back.
Yeah, I actually had the Looney Bin singing that the other night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh,
yeah, who
Good
doesn't
time.
love that show?
Like
They knew the words too.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Everyone always knows the words of that talk. And then what was the other song I sang? I know the song, but I don't know what it's called. No, that wasn't it.
No.
It's that one that's like, I got a Colt 45 and
two zigzags,
zigzags.
baby. It's all
Okay, what's the name of that song?
Crazy
then?
Raps.
Okay, so I had them all singing. I didn't know the name of the
Yeah.
song.
I don't know that song. Sorry, I was very sheltered and I'm very
JW.
country.
JW.
It's
we know
Afro
we're
Man.
against
you.
Afro Man who does because I got high.
He's black.
Yeah.
He's a black guy.
Afro Man. I will just say,
He's local.
most confusing.
Is he?
Yeah, he's local.
Oh.
He lives in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh. You guys got him and Garth.
Yeah.
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 One's
we
a
got-
rapper, one's a serial killer.
Yeah, well.
Allegedly.
I don't think Garth works raps.
Allegedly.
No, but like I think Afro Man has the most confusing titles, and in this place he's always high. But that song right there is Colt 45 and two zigzags. It's called Crazy Raps. But then on the same album, there's a song called Colt 45. Like,
Oh, yeah,
and
oh
it's
my God, the
a completely
audacity.
different song.
The audacity.
Like Colt 45 is not Colt 45 and two zigzags.
well, he's really going downhill because my buddy, he's like a big pot guy over in Springfield.
Yeah.
And he has like these pot festivals. You know, Missouri is now like recreationally legal. So anybody
One
can
can-
buy. And
one can hope.
so he threw a party and it was like $1,500 to get Afro Man to come to the party. I'm like $1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've bought more crawfish than that
Man,
at one time.
I wonder if I can get him on here.
I especially being local, I
Yeah.
bet you could. I mean, you'd have to pay, but
Yeah.
he went to Springfield for $1,500.
I mean, I got a weed tray and stuff. We can make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Afro
gotta
Man.
listen.
Afro Man, come on.
Next one, I'm gonna call him.
Yeah.
I know him, and we're best friends. And
Yeah.
I'll make
If not, I'll get hold of Garth. Garth,
yeah.
I call him.
Okay, you call
Yeah.
Garth
Yeah,
to
okay.
call Afro Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
smart.
like Garth Brooks. Sorry to bother you, but
Yeah.
you got AM's number? We need AM's
And he's like,
number.
"Oh yeah, you mean Afro Man for sure. That's how we know him."
Yes.
AM.
He's like, Texas? Texas A&M? I'm like, no. Tulsa's A&M.
Garth's like, let me put away these two zigzags.
You're right. I'm like, hey, that's all we need.
Yeah. Pop to the club. I don't know the whole lyrics. Yeah. Sutton. Yeah, it's a good song. Anyway.
It is a good song. Everyone the other night knew it.
They
so.
seem to love it, and I
They
said,
did.
"I'm so glad for you people."
Yes,
I
those
was
are my
like-
people.
I was like,
You know?
"Hey,
When your advertisement is 600 grams of crystal meth,
yeah,"
they're coming, bud.
and a nipple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty good.
My-
Over 100,000 views I got on that.
Damn.
I saw that one and I said, "Oh, it's gonna be a fun week at the Loony."
Yes. You know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a 450-pound man with a guy with abs confidence.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
love
That
that
can be dangerous, you know. Ask Carla from Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
This is when the police are looking for you. I'll be like, I don't know.
You're like, first person we're going to check is Kevin. Kevin Parrish from Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
I think I heard that name before.
Oh God, yeah, that's his uncle.
Okay,
Right?
let me just tell you the story. I walked into the club. When I first got there, these two girls stopped me in the parking lot. They wanted to take a picture. No problem.
Yeah.
Go inside, do the show. During the show, it's somebody's birthday. Just happens to be that it's one of those girls that's outside. No problem. Come on up here. Now, she was like a Tulsa 8.5. Probably a Bartlesville 10.
Yeah.
But Tulsa 8.5.
Yeah.
Solid
Dewey
8.5.
13.
So she comes up there. I blindfold her. I do a little strip dance. She's rubbing my nipples. I take my shirt off. It's a great time.
For who?
Everybody was having a solid time, a great laugh. I think it was a great laugh on that.
I don't think I was in the room when this occurred.
Okay, see, that's why he's not
Plausible
nearly as excited
deniability.
about it. So I wake up in the morning.
I don't remember seeing any nipples.
What?
Sorry.
He must have went to the bathroom.
Well, yeah.
Shirt came off.
He was like, is that a pepperoni? Man, I'm hungry.
No, they're small. It's unbelievable.
You
Small
can
nipples,
show.
though.
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning to a message on my comedy page from her husband, Kevin Parrish of Bartlesville, Oklahoma, talking mad shit, saying he's going to do this and he's going to do that and blah, blah, blah. Well, guess where are we filming at right now?
Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
That's right, Kevin. I'm in Bartlesville. Find me. We're on Mason Street,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
261411 Mason Avenue.
You've got to stop putting out the actual address.
So it was kind of funny because it's like, first of all, by no means was like I going home with this lady, nor her was going back to the Hampton Inn and Suites,
Ooh.
a beautiful establishment in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Bixby, I think it's Tulsa Bixby.
Is it Bixby?
Yeah. So I thought it was pretty funny. So what I did then is I posted that picture that I took with those two girls.
Yeah.
Then I created a Facebook ad to run strictly in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. That said, if you're upset now, wait till you see the video of your wife rubbing my nipples. And I'm solidly waiting for that video to get into my possession. And you will be surprised at how many ads you see on Facebook in Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
I have got to see this video. Oh man, I can't wait for it to come out.
I was just like, the audacity. First of all, peasant, who are you to write me? Yeah. I'm on the ladder of comedy, okay? You're all the way down here. I'm like on rung 1, okay?
Yeah.
Don't try me, Kev.
So you're making friends is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't even there. So I did say hashtag Kevin stayed home.
Well, what does that even say about him to maybe make the comment? Like, it says more about him than like anything you did on that stage.
Right. It's like, Kev, she already rubbed my nipples. Mission accomplished, bud.
Yeah.
It's too late now.
Yeah. And it's like, how insecure are you that you think like that's going to do the trick for most guys? Like, oh yeah, I got my nipples done. That's all I need. I was completely satisfied by your wife. Just the nipple play.
Well, if you saw, I was completely.
Yeah, actually.
I mean, if you saw this lady, you would know. I mean, completely satisfied.
Is that the sound that it makes?
Yes.
Oh.
I had to check. I thought that was me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
You're like, this couch is very comfortable. Yeah.
No, I don't have the Pillsbury po' boy sound.
Oh, yeah. You have a real plethora of soundboards,
I do.
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the one you use the least?
The bleep?
Oh.
Yeah, it's all completely unnecessary,
Yeah.
it feels like.
And then we have.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. A little loud. And then.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's a fun one.
Oh, yeah, if we were having beverage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's 11 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
let's go ahead and get one.
Well, yeah, I mean, what have we been doing since 10?
Yeah.
I do have some
It is
vodka in there, anyway.
Oklahoma.
Right.
Ask the neighbors, maybe. I don't know.
How insane would it be if we went to your neighbors and we're like, hey, do you guys have any booze? I know I'm in Bartlesville.
Well, if you
so
ask for meth, maybe you
yeah, I
get
know
more.
that. I'll be like, hey, can I have my catalytic converter back?
Sure. Let me get back to
I
that.
did put my alarm on when I locked
Smart.
the truck to
Smart.
make sure.
Very
Smart.
smart.
Could you put an alarm that also checks my car?
Yeah. It's just watching it.
Well,
Yeah.
you didn't notice that once I started getting all this camera equipment in here, I was like, oh, I need to get gates on my doors.
They probably thought with all your cameras outside that you were a drug dealer.
Oh, 100%.
No, that's
I'm
my
like-
neighbor.
I'm like Orange Challenger and security cameras.
Yeah.
This guy's got weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's legal here.
Not recreational though.
No, but you can grow your own.
It's medicinal.
Oh,
Yeah,
do you grow your own?
Not yet, but I have my own card. And
Oh,
everything.
okay.
Yeah, it's so cheap. It's if you go to a dispensary here, dude. It's there's more dispensaries here than churches and Starbucks combined.
Well,
now.
let me just tell you something. I live in Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah.
And I know a guy who sells marijuana.
Oh,
And all of his shit, ironically, has stickers on it that says Oklahoma.
yeah.
Really?
I'm like, if I was a betting man, I'd say this stuff's coming straight out of Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
We must
it's
be
just
the
easy.
hub.
Yeah, but like he has the carts and everything
Yeah.
that I knew a guy that went over there to buy some before. And
what? No,
yeah,
that sounds
I
like
did.
an illegal activity, and I
I'm
don't
like-
think that would happen at all.
I called Crime Stoppers immediately.
Yeah.
They didn't come over, but I thought if it's anonymous, let's just do it.
Like, is there a reward for
Right.
turning in people?
They were like,
with-
you're saying he has a lot of marijuana? I'm like, oh, hundreds of pounds. And they're like, yeah, it's not really much we can do about that.
Sounds
I
fun.
Said, did I mention he was black?
we're gonna get over
Knock
right
on
now.
the door immediately. Knocking on the door immediately. They came like that then.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was Brian that answered. That was at the door.
Yeah, that's when that's appropriate. Yeah,
Yeah, that's good. Good use of that one.
I'll try. I try. In editing, I'm a genius.
Right. So yeah, so that's weird that you guys have been legal for a long time, like medically.
Yeah.
What's their catch for not going over to?
They already got the tax money, and I think they're pretty happy with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that they're just like, yeah, it's kind of recreational. Like,
Yeah.
do you have
What do you have to do to
$75
get
to
it? Like,
get
It's so easy.
you
Like,
got to get the card, I guess.
so put it this way: like I did my renewal last month because every 2 years you have to renew.
Okay.
You go online, you pay $25. That's all I had to pay, and you get a Skype call, and the doctor's like, "So you need to renew? What are you feeling?" I'm like, depression or anxiety, whatever." "Okay, you're good." Boom, you get your instant thing, and you just send that up to the state, and you pay $100 fee, and they mail you a card. That's it.
But you had to do like a little Skype with the doctor.
Yeah.
That's how it was with Blue Chew.
Yeah.
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 Have you heard of that? Blue
I'm
Chew?
aware. I'm getting targeted advertisements,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, I don't like this.
I am too.
I was like,
Yeah.
I
They
don't
see
feel
what
like
age you're at, and then they're like,
maybe. I
let's
think
kick
they
it
had
over
seen
there.
my Google searches.
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Well, my problem is I share a Hulu account with my parents still, so like I get targeted ads from my dad. So it's like Blue Chew commercials, but for some reason they think he's black. So it's like weird ones about like just black dudes, like trying to get one last boner, and then you have different ones about like older black men that like have cancer or something like that. They want to do one last Harley ride.
Do you ever get ads that are like, do you have a disappointing son? Are you sad at what he
Is
does?
he 40 and collects action figures? How old are you?
35.
35.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I was close. He's like, whoo, close. Thought he was talking about me. He's like, these will all be flipped by the time I'm 40.
I failed at suicide twice. My dad's like, "Damn it! I wish it was over." No.
Right. I used to have a suicide joke until I realized how serious it was, and I said that I was in a real low point in my life, and I just didn't see any hope. I just woke up in the middle of the night, and I thought, okay, it's time. I'm gonna do this. So I went in the bathroom, I got in the medicine cabinet, took the entire bottle, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna go to sleep. Surely this won't be painful. I'll just wake up and not be here. And I woke up in the morning with the biggest stomach ache I ever had. And I went in there and looked, and it was actually Flintstone vitamins with iron.
Oh.
I didn't shit for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that made me
was-
want to kill myself.
Yeah, the payoff isn't big enough,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I was like, I'm about to die. But it was not true. I gained 3 inches in my hair.
oh, okay.
crazy.
I was like, I'm about to take a bottle of Flintstone
Flintstone
vitamins.
10 million
Yeah.
strong and growing.
See, oh, God, I used to love that commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they were always a terrible
Yeah.
chewy.
Yeah.
The chalky
Or the chalky
Yeah,
ones. The
chalky,
chalky
yeah.
ones.
I was gonna say.
And then I'd be like, oh, God, please be a grape one left.
I remember eating like a whole bunch of those as a kid. Like I was like 5, and I just like thought they were candy, so I ate a whole bunch of them, and then I lost all my voice.
Really?
Yeah, they made me lose my voice for like a day or two. Like, it was
Wild.
just something about that. I was a fucked up kid.
Yeah, you
try
had
that.
all
See
your
if it-
vitamins,
Yeah,
and
see if it happens.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe tell my mom about it.
Oh, let's call her up.
Yeah.
No,
Get
I
her
always,
on the horn.
I always think if I'm going to do suicide a third time, I'll probably do the David Carradine. Just to go out that way.
What's that one?
That's the autoerotic
Asphyxiation.
asphyxiation.
Oh, in a car?
No.
No,
Oh,
David,
not that kind of auto.
the guy that played Kill Bill.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Autoerotic asphyxiations where they found him in a hotel room. Was it like China or Japan? Basically, he had hung himself in the closet jerking off, and that's how they found him dead.
Wait a second, that's not how you guys normally jack off? I'm like, so you mean just regular jacking off?
Yeah.
What was the guy that Anthony Bourdain? Did
Yeah.
he hang himself?
I'll be honest. Whenever I find out a celebrity dies, I don't be like, I need to find out exactly how it happened.
He definitely left the next season of his show hanging.
Yeah, he did. See what he did there?
Yeah.
Heartless.
I was really hoping to watch that.
Sorry, Anthony Bourdain fans that are watching this, all one of you.
Anthony Bourdain is very popular.
But not this show.
Way you do. On this video, you just put hashtag Anthony Bourdain. That should up the viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to talk about Taylor Swift for sure. So that way we
I've been talking on her weekly.
good, perfect. And I assume positively because that's the key.
Oh, I've been harsh on the Swifties.
I gotta get out of here.
Have a great night, everyone. Hey, thanks for having us, everyone.
No,
Yeah, no,
I say
Bartlesville.
I say
Bye.
I say that Taylor Swift is a generational talent. I worry about how much power the Swifties have. It's almost like a mob mentality sometimes. And I just we need to get out of here.
But he's angering him.
Yeah.
Isn't every celebrity's fans a mob mentality?
That's true.
Because let's say I ever am lucky enough or blessed enough to like sell out an arena.
Yeah.
Okay. At that point, if I've got control of, let's say my local arena's 8,000, 9,000 people.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. In Springfield. So don't you think that as the leader of said mob, if I had an issue with one person in the crowd and I was to be like, beat that guy's ass, don't you? There'd be some ass beating going on.
Yeah, that's illegal, right? You can't direct violence.
Listen to them all.
Well, but if I said,
have you heard about January 6th, guys?
and then I'm like, let's storm this Capitol while we're at it.
We're going to go down to the Capitol.
Yeah. It's going to be huge.
Hopefully you're not getting booked at Seattle right now.
Well, hey, I just saw it. I commented on something last night. A bunch of people got canceled.
Yeah, Legion of Skates guys and all of them got canceled there.
They were like, because of our deep roots in the community. I'm like, I have no
idea what you guys are fucking talking about.
Seattle Club booked Louis J. Gomez and all the Legion of Skate guys and what's his name, Kurt Metzger, and a whole bunch of them.
They did get booked.
They did get booked, and then a bunch of what do you call it?
Fucking crybabies. I'll tell you what you call them.
Theater, and a theater pulled them. Like canceled all the shows.
They were like, well, we had a couple emails, and I'm like, fuck, I'll never be able to go to Seattle if you're worried about emails.
So Lewis and them just literally just put out the full email on their Twitter and stuff like that.
They just showed you what the email said and said, hey, this is what's going on out there.
Yeah. Sure. And then I was actually really happy with them because then like the theater started getting a shitload of hate. And Louis J. Gomez was like, hey, don't hate on them. We already got rebooked and shit. Just move on.
No, he's just trying to be PC.
Well, I know he's
like, let's burn that place down.
But at least he was trying to be PC about it a little bit. Like we already got fucking booked. Like the damage is done. We moved on. Like fuck.
I think you're going to see that a lot in comedy. Like, and you already are seeing it. Like with certain jokes and stuff. Like, I mean, look at Kevin Hart getting canceled from the Oscars. It's like because of a joke that he had made 10 years previously.
Well, we live in a day and an age like as we're recording this tonight. Shane Gillis is on SNL.
Yeah.
That's come full circle.
Right. My whole thing is nobody's getting canceled.
No.
Nobody. Here's the thing. You might lose work in some areas or states or whatever. There might be segments of the population who don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Louis C.K. is still working.
Fuck yes.
Like the people who are quote unquote canceled, they still are putting food in their mouths.
Yeah, I think as a venue.
I think we got to calm the fuck down on this shit. Yeah. Nobody's stopping you from saying whatever the fuck
There's
you
an
want.
audience.
Right.
And sometimes, sadly, there's an audience for some nonsense bullshit. Yeah. But here's the thing: the reality is like, okay, well, you can pander to your people over here, and these people will pander to their people over here. Yeah. Like it's just finding your audience. And then sometimes there's gonna be some people who are like, yeah, I fucking hate this, and I'm angry enough about it to send an email to a theater, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
and it happens no matter how big you are. Like, I mean, I get emails, to be like, don't book him, don't book him, and it's like, whatever.
Well, even like thinking like the wrestling mentality, 'cause I always say like everything's pro wrestling almost.
God, this is why I don't get into it.
Yeah. But like, just
it's like a mob mentality.
Yeah. Well, I was just going to say about that, singers are influenced by mob mentality. We got the Frank Sinatra, Four Seasons. Those were literally mob mentality guys.
Yeah. But God, I'd love to have been part of it.
No, that's the good old days.
I wouldn't have been a rat. And I would have done whatever they asked me to do. I'm like, I watched some of those John Gotti documentaries, and I'm like, there's a guy I would have blown.
Here's the thing. For me, I'm like, so much physical manual labor. I don't think I can do it.
No, I'd have to be one of those fat Italian guys.
Yeah.
All the coke, we would lose so much weight.
Ran the door. They ran the door. They just sit on the thing and take the money.
Yeah.
I can't be out there chasing people. No.
I'll run him. Go ahead and run him down, Teddy.
Yeah. I'm like, in the Cadillac, or I'm like, then we'll get him when he comes back to town.
It's like when Big Pussy's running from the cops at Sopranos, and they're already at the corner waiting for him.
He's the fastest guy alive. He's a freak of nature. I couldn't catch him. That's funny.
What I was getting back to was that controversy almost kind of also helps them a little bit too, because now it just it helped them sell out their bigger shows. It made the whole thing pop off.
This is the thing. America loves a comeback.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been in trouble before, and everyone loves to see you rise back up to the top. Yeah. But no matter how, I always tell people, like, no matter what I do in life, or what do I achieve, or what I accomplish, or no matter how well I do, there's gonna be a group of people that are like, hey, let me tell you about this piece of shit. You're never gonna guess what he did 7 years ago. And I always say, listen, I've committed crimes, and I've been guilty of some, and I've been innocent of some, but I've never hurt a woman, and I never hurt a kid. So What's the problem?
Yeah.
You know, and it sure as hell wasn't you. So why are you so mad?
Yeah.
You know, but unfortunately it's like that. And there'll always be people that are trying to shit on you and be like, let's hold him down, instead of people just worrying about their own shit.
Yep.
Because as a comic, like, it's my job to, one, make sure everyone gets their money's worth and gets the night out that they enjoy. I mean, that they've earned, but also to make people uncomfortable and do little things. And, you know, like, I always have, like, at my shows, there's always black guys and there's always black women, and I interact with them and I talk with them and I poke fun at the things that society is telling us that we should hate each other for.
Yeah.
You know, like at my show Wednesday night, there was a black guy, front row, dead center, that came alone. You know, and we had a great time with him. Like, there wasn't any uneasiness, or, like, you know, as a big country guy and a black guy, like, you know, society says, oh, these two people hate each other.
Yeah.
Well, I had no ill will towards him.
And he came
Shout
to your
out to
show.
Brian.
Right, exactly. Yeah, Brian. He's a cop somewhere in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But he said he was a cop, and I thought he was full of shit.
Yeah.
But no, later they told me, they were like, oh no, that guy really is a cop.
Oh,
and
shit.
I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, he is. And I'm like,
At least he didn't, you know, Facebook post you like that guy
right,
in Barnesville.
right.
Kevin. Or,
See, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
Perish.
Everybody does love a come up story, and that's why it's hard being so perfect and never having any struggles like me.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's early, dude. We could probably get arrested by 6.
You think
what
I
time is the
should-
show tonight?
in that outfit alone.
Yes.
In Bartlesville for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Are those Halloween socks?
No, these are Lego Star Wars socks.
Okay, I see that
Yeah.
now. I just
Oh.
saw the color theme. I thought
Yeah,
it was.
yeah, I can see
It's
it
like a
too.
baby Yoda.
It is, in fact,
Yeah.
a baby. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, in this house we call him Grogu.
What is
Okay,
he?
you don't have to demand people to make fun of you.
Yeah, God, this mob mentality this
Yeah.
guy has. Yeah, I just saw the color orange and black, and
Yeah.
I assumed, and that was my fault.
Sorry, Jehovah's Witnesses don't celebrate Halloween.
You weren't raised on gabagool?
You're not still that, are you?
No. No.
Oh, okay. See,
Oh.
celebrate away. Where's the candy?
Fine. Thanks for ruining it.
How long have you not been Jehovah's Witness?
Great question. I mean, I haven't been participating for like 5 or 6 years.
Oh, okay. So I mean, still relatively, compared to your life, you were
Sure, yeah.
I mean, you were like, when you were born, then you were like,
Yeah, I was in.
You became like a.
I got circumcised and everything.
Oh,
so you
like
were
a-
on, so you were on
a
the premium
BJW,
subscription.
like you were like a baby Jehovah's Witness.
BJW?
Yeah, BJW.
I love that. I'm going to steal that.
You got to say it quick. You can't
Yeah.
say BJW.
Yeah.
You got to say B.
Don't tell me how to say it.
JW. I mean, my mom's mentality is
You're saying the BJ's a mouthful?
right.
Oh.
Okay. Was there
Yeah.
something that happened that you were like, okay, I'm over that?
The circumcision was done wrong?
No. I mean, like what happened was like I saw so much change in the country, and there was all these situations, especially with LGBT, and I was like, hey, like this is a reality. Like we preach talking about equality,
Yeah.
especially for races. Like
Right.
they were very progressive.
Jehovah's Witness, dude?
Yeah,
Okay.
Jehovah's Witness, very progressive, and like all races, all together. And I was like, well, these individuals have no choice into their sexual desires. Like that's
Right.
not. But how come we lambaste them? How come we go after them? Like.
Yeah.
So and then so that started making me question other stuff, and then I started looking into the dogma, and I was like, oh, maybe this is weird, guys.
He got lazy. He just watched the
Yeah.
movie Dogma.
Yeah.
I never,
So then-
I've
and
never
yeah.
seen that movie Dogma.
And then I got divorced, and then I was like, well, now
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have to keep doing this.
Is divorce a bad thing in Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
want you
There's
to, like,
only
come
there's
to
only
get
two
counseled and be
scriptural
better.
there's only two scriptural grounds.
Right.
Which is adultery. I think that might be it. Actually,
That was a long pause
Oh,
on
okay.
adultery.
Sorry, I can't remember. Adultery. You can do if they do an adultery, you can get out of there. And I think literally they're like, no, if he's beating the shit out of you, you gotta stay. You gotta make
Yeah.
it work.
Stand by your man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Everyone's got the freedom of religion, of course,
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like, I think you do see a lot of that. I think in any religion, like, where like, I always call them convenience Christians. And I see a lot of those. We have like mega churches over by us,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, I'm holier than art thou.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I saw you at a Christmas party doing Coke.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I understand you're giving $50 a week in offering, but the
That's all
$50 bill was
Coke money.
rolled up and had powder all over
Yeah.
it. Like,
That's how they like it.
My
back to
body,
the
my
back.
choice,
Right.
my spiritual temple. Let me get this Coke real quick.
right. Yeah. But it's just like, and you see that, it's like how you said, like they preached this, and this, but then they were like, Oh, everybody. Well, I mean, everybody except them.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
that's
know,
that's kind of my problem with it. I mean, I am respectful to anybody's religious choices or anything like that.
Right.
Growing up, I am a survivor of sexual assault with the church, stuff like that. So like, I'm very not the most religious person anymore, but I can respect people's beliefs, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm part of the LGBT community. I'm bi.
Yeah.
But a lot of the hate that I've got even starting this stuff and like people's comments have been like, I'm not flamboyant enough to say faggot, or I'm not flamboyant enough to be perceived as gay enough. And like I've run into that shit.
If
a lot.
I'm more flamboyant, can I say that word?
Do you want to pass?
I can't
You need
even-
to find out if somebody
Yes.
will
Can you give me that
I
pass?
guess.
Yes.
Well, I'm bisexual. I'm half, so I say I'm a faggot timeshare.
oh yeah, 3 weeks a month.
Yeah, like I get like I get Monday, Wednesday, Fridays saying a faggot.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
It's a real pain in the ass.
I would
half the
get
time.
a more I would get a more firm pass.
Yeah.
than-
Yeah, we got to find
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
We can talk to.
But I get like I've gotten people
I'm not
like
gonna name drop that.
I had a name drop too, and it may have been the same person. And I'm like, we better hold off on that.
like I've had people like say like that's not. You'll have people that say like you shouldn't say that stuff, and it's usually like straight people say that.
Right.
I've had people like, oh, you really lost me. You shouldn't say that on stage stuff. I'm like, well, it killed with most of the audience. Like,
Yeah.
word.
If you'll notice, it's always the people that aren't what
Yeah.
the name you're saying that are telling you how wrong you are for saying it.
And then there's this. I don't know if you're unaware. You guys probably aren't because you're not bi or anything. Have you realized that there's
Wow, he's making some bold assumptions.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Interesting.
Well, nice, still young. There's a quasi war within the community of bi versus trans, because there's some people that are trans that say if you identify as bi and not pansexual, you're anti-trans because you're not identifying them as pure women and men.
Bi stands for both homo and heterosexual.
Yeah.
Homo meaning same, and hetero meaning not same.
Yeah.
So again, it counts.
Yeah, it's so
It counts.
basically like
whether you like whether you have a
they're
preference.
trying to
for-
split the hairs on
yeah.
the whole community, and it's like instead of it being a community and for something like that, you're already splitting the community up.
Yeah.
And it's like infighting leads to a whole bunch of shit like that.
I was born early '80s, so they
Yeah.
always scared me out of being gay with the whole HIV thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
but
can
you
take a
would
pill.
have. But you would have.
Yeah, they're like,
because it's a
HIV?
choice for you.
I'm like, no, but KFC. I mean, I'll take some KFC.
He
you
saw
know?
Bohemian Rhapsody the movie, and he was like, "Oh damn, man, I missed out."
I'm like, well, Freddie Mercury. I could suck them teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, Mama.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
that was
same wavelength.
in stereo.
Yeah.
That was upsetting.
That's 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, the other night I what's that kid's name?
Isaiah.
Isaiah said that he was 76 inches tall.
Yeah.
Did you hear him say that?
Yeah.
I was gonna go up right after him and be like, "Hey, just so everyone knows, I'm also 76 inches around." So it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
They're like,
I
how
don't think
tall
that
is
crowd
Isaiah?
liked math jokes. They didn't like that.
No,
Yeah.
or anything to do with a Mexican fella. Yeah.
Oh.
Ugh. They were a
Hola.
rough crowd over there.
Yeah.
They were all about what was the name of that county?
Mays County.
No.
Or Sepulpa.
No, the county.
Wagner County?
Wagner County.
Yeah.
Oh, they was a Wagner County bunch. I think the mayor was there.
Yeah.
The mayor of
You had
Wagner
a cop
County.
there. You had
The mayor.
The
Yeah,
mayor
he
of
had all
Wagner
the big
County,
wigs. He
and
had
then you
all the
had
big
Kevin
wigs.
Parrish,
Yep.
or not Kevin
Not-
Parrish. Yeah,
No,
He
Kevin.
didn't make
Kevin
it.
stayed home.
Oh yeah,
I took care of his wife for the evening.
he was too busy listening to Afro Man.
Stay tuned for the video.
I mean, Hulk Hogan's in the fucking like CBD and gummies now.
Yeah.
Fucking
So's
weed.
Tyson. Mike Tyson is. Yeah.
Everybody's trying to get me into wrestling.
Ric Flair.
Wow.
Rick, what was it? Hulk Hogan's doing mushrooms also.
Those aren't legal here yet. They're in
Not
Colorado,
yet, but he's
right?
actually selling.
Yeah, like
he has
psychedelics.
mushrooms, and
But there is
Hulk
also
Hogan does?
There
Yeah.
is also different mushrooms. There is like CBD mushrooms.
Is there
and
is
stuff.
there a mushroom that allows you to forgive yourself for saying the N-word?
No.
no.
That's what I thought he had.
He said that in fucking like what do you call it? Pillow talk. Like that's the ultimate kicker about that is he was saying that after he had sex. Yeah,
But ironically, Pillow Talk is a great sex song. Have you heard that song? Pillow Talk by Zayn.
I've heard Pillow Talk by Little Dicky.
No, this is by Zayn.
Oh,
It's a real. That's the song I did the strip dance to. You may not have been out there.
I
but
don't know everything.
No,
That is a
he
good
just dresses
song.
like he does.
Listen, when I see this out, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's the guy that knows.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm just a guy. That's the guy.
Yeah.
Used to be with the J Dubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if we
Joe
changed your
Hose?
street name to that J Dub?
Oh yeah, we call ourselves that a lot.
J-dubs?
Yeah, J-dubs.
Oh yeah.
J-Dubs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask them next time I see them. I'm gonna
Yeah, be like, hey,
J-Dubs.
They're gonna think that you were in.
Is there this? Since you got the inside scoop,
Oh, I do.
this is what we should do.
Yeah.
Is there something we can do to get them inside, and then
Trying to find.
flip the script on them to where they're like,
I think that's
we gotta go.
I think that's a porn video I've seen before.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's
You have the link just so I don't run
Mormon,
into it.
for the Mormon stuff for sure. So yes, there is. You can. I mean, like, here's the thing. They're very trusting people. If you
right.
invite them inside, they're gonna come inside for the most part. As long as you're not like doing it in a really creepy
That's
way.
my
on the
motto
front
too.
end.
If you ask me to come inside,
Yeah.
I'm coming inside.
I already have.
I was saying, is it Jehovah's Witnesses that has the sheet, or is that Mormons? What is it? The fuck,
sheet.
like they fuck through the
That's
sheet.
the Klan.
I
Oh,
was gonna say. I was like, what are you?
like
like wrong club, buddy.
No, like where they fuck through the hole in the sheet.
I think that's medieval times.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
There's-
I don't know. People
I've
always
never
ask
heard
me
of
about
that.
Mormon stuff, and I'm like, I don't know
Isn't
where.
that the one where when they spend the night at your house, they put you in a big bag and they sew it up?
That's the movie The Patriot.
Oh, I thought that was Jehovah's Witnesses.
No.
Yeah, that way you can't fornicate.
Did you guys know that you can send Jehovah's Witnesses places?
Yes, let
Yeah.
me tell you how I know that, because somebody did it to me.
Yeah.
And they were coming to my house like 6 weekends in a row.
Yeah, you
and I
keep
would
them
just hit them
coming.
up on my camera. Of course, I wasn't home, and I would be like, "Can I help you guys?" And they're like, "Oh, we're just out in the neighborhood talking to people." Never knew who they were. They wouldn't say J-Dubs.
Yeah.
And then when I got home, then there was a little pamphlet.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, if you would like us to visit somebody, here's the website. You just give them. I know somebody did that to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's.
like,
We need to find Kevin Parrish's
address. Yes.
He's gonna get visited because
that
he's got
is
some
cool.
anger issues, and maybe
Yes.
Jesus could help.
I just want to send them the address of every single bicycle shop.
They don't ride bikes.
No,
God
that's the,
damn it,
that's the Mormons. Mormons are bikers.
That was the joke.
I'm gonna fucking walk off this.
And they have the little name badges too that say the Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
No, that's the.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
that's what I'm
they-
talking about. Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the bicycle, the tie,
Yeah.
the white thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes a backpack.
Elder-
Always helmets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
they're
are not
safe.
going to see them. I'm like, listen,
They're the only ones wearing
if
helmets.
the
out here.
Lord tries to call you home,
Yeah.
do you want that helmet on?
Yeah.
No. And if it ain't your time, you don't need a helmet anyway, bud.
They don't trust.
No.
They don't trust.
This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine.
Yeah. Don't hide it under a bushel.
No.
No helmet.
But they always do. I see them.
Yeah.
I see them. My boy's 15, and he's like, "Why is that? That guy's like 20. Why's he got a helmet on?" I'm like, "Hey, he's riding with the Lord, bud.
He's either a nerd or a Mormon.
Yeah, he's riding with the Lord, bud." They are. There is a lot of. I think there's a lot of people like a lot of Mormons. Like, I don't know if there's a big thing in Springfield, but there's like that's like a big mission spot because there's a ton of them around there. But there's so many small communities
Yeah.
around there that, I mean, obviously they're going to try to come out there and like preach, you know. So
Well, they love to reach out to the poor.
you know what's fun is to get them over there and be like, "You guys want a drink or you guys want something to eat?" And then give them like edibles and shit. Get them real fucked up. And then they're like, they always, I mean, you know when it kicks in because they like loosen the tie a little bit.
Yeah.
So this one time,
I'm telling you, this is the start of the porno.
this one time, he actually popped the top button.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he was like, "Ooh, it is hot in here." And I'm like, "Nice try, Mkayam. Out of here."
Elder Matthew, what are you doing? You
Elder,
being
that's it, damn it. It's not a hot spot.
Bartlesville?
Yeah.
No.
only if you like Phillips gasoline.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what we could do. Okay, so
I'm terrified right now.
Kevin Parrish's wife, her best friend has written me on Facebook.
Oh
In a nice, kind way?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Oh, good.
Like probably trying to manifest this love affair.
Ooh.
I could actually video chat her. Then we could be like,
talk
"Hey,
to
we're
her?
on the pod. Just for the record, she liked me." And see what she says.
Do it.
Okay, let's see if
I
she'll
wanna
answer.
I wanna definitely do this. See if she'll answer.
Her name's Brandy Shell.
Hi, Brandy.
She's
we're not hit.
she's here from the
she's-
greater Bartlesville area.
Oh, this is an exclusive. I love this.
Yeah, we're just starting shit, doing shit.
She may not answer. I'm not that big on the celebrity list.
Yeah.
Here. What's up?
Your podcast right now?
Yeah, we're podcasting.
What are you doing?
Hey, for the record, okay? We're already mouthing the shit out of Kevin Parrish over here.
We're going pretty hard.
Yeah.
We're going hard.
We're going.
Here's the
Hello.
podcast right here.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Hi, Kevin, if he's listening later.
Kevin works for the gas company here. What's it called?
Phillips.
Phillips Conoco.
Conoco Phillips.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so is there anything else that we should know about Kevin that people would know? If they're listening to this podcast, they're going to know exactly who Kevin Parrish is.
Yeah. I mean, why did you put me on here?
Hey, we're not showing your face. The cameras can't see your face, so they don't even know who we're
Yeah,
talking to.
Kevin will never find out who this is.
Yeah, we're gonna use a distortion filter. Don't worry.
Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, we'll put one of those weird voices on you where they can't tell who it is.
They're still gonna know. Okay. They don't know me from Phillips. They'll know me from Cornhole.
Cornhole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
He's a cornhole guy.
Okay.
that's fine. I appreciate a
Big
cornhole.
Cornhole guy.
He's
Yeah.
a big cornhole guy in the area. And it's called Pitbull. What is it?
Yeah, I don't even know his name.
Pitbull Parrish. I saw the jersey.
Really?
Yeah, I saw the jersey.
I'm a big cornhole guy, but only on Grindr.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But hey, for the record, hold on, let me turn my microphone
Okay.
off.
Okay.
For the record, she was into me, wasn't she?
Yeah.
There we go. There we
She
go.
was. And then she just bullshit.
That's a good singer guy next to you.
Yeah, that is. That's
I'm just telling you, you don't even need to do comedy. You just need to be a singer.
Oh, thank you so much for telling me I'm not funny.
I mean, you're funny too.
Okay. It's yeah. It's always after that. That always feels good. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to direct your career path in the right way.
I appreciate it. I am looking for an agent, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you offering to. Hey, if you want to start reaching out to some people, get me in some venues, you let me know.
Well, I need some voice samples so I can show them.
No problem. I'll send them right over. My people will reach your people.
I'll give them to Carla later.
Okay.
What now? What does she do here in town? Does she work here in town?
Yeah, she's a hairdresser.
Hairdresser.
shit,
What's the
yeah.
name of that place?
I'm not telling you.
No, I turned the microphones off.
Are you lying?
No.
Okay, she works for a retirement center.
Oh, she cuts hair
Sure.
at the retirement place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it what?
So.
You know one of those places?
It's like Green Country Village or something like
I
that.
think that it's
Green
called,
Country Village.
It's the very first one when you come into Bartlesville. On the left-hand side, I'm pretty sure it's called Tallgrass.
Oh, Tallgrass
Tall
Estates.
grass. Yep.
Tallgrass
Yeah,
Estates.
Tall grass estates.
I've been thinking about
Carla-
retiring.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
dressed like it
Parrish.
already.
It's Carla.
Kitterman.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was something different on Facebook.
Oh, Bradshaw. That's her
Bradshaw.
married name.
Carla Bradshaw from Bartlesville, Oklahoma. She was into me. She was into me.
He's gonna hold on to that for so long.
I know.
He's that's gonna keep him going.
Well, that's good. Well,
Yeah.
as long as it keeps you going.
I mean,
you know?
listen, if she wants to throw away that whole relationship for 4.5 minutes, I'm down.
See, that's the problem.
That's the problem, is because she was ready to do that.
Maybe if it was an hour.
Well, I mean, it depends on what belt I'm wearing. So, all right, we'll get off here. I'll talk to you later.
All right, let me know when you're done.
Okay, I will.
Bye.
She said, let me know when you're done, because she wants Carla to come to her house, and she wants me to come to her house, too.
Oh my God!
Oh,
You're
then
gonna
we can,
get
like, hang
shot.
out.
You're
Well,
gonna get murdered.
I mean, clack, clack, baby.
Oh God!
Oh, it's that kind of parish.
Listen,
Yeah.
I told you she was interested. Kev, told your punk ass.
Oh God!
Okay?
Hey, Kev, I just sang and did some comedy, and I wasn't part of this. I don't want to be murder killed, just for the record.
We ain't scared of Kev. He throws
Oh, I'm not.
cornholes. He ain't throwing bullets. Clack, clack.
I'm not scared of Kev. I just know this is Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
Well, hey, listen,
think
everybody
this-
else here in the greater Bartlesville area, I love you guys. I ain't got no problem with you guys. But Kev Parrish, he was talking smack about Bartlesville anyway, and I'm like, Kev, don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, Bartlesville's a great area, great place to raise a family.
Yeah, we got a Whataburger now.
Yeah, got a Whataburger. Things are going big here,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Kev,
Don't fuck this up for
I'm
all
in
of us, Kevin.
Bartlesville.
Kev, I'm a Bartlesville resident, okay? Don't fuck this up for the rest of us. We got a Whataburger now.
115720 Mason Street.
Yeah.
Mason
Swing by, homie.
We had a Panda Express last year come in. Like,
Hey, I
thank
did
them.
see that in the parking lot.
Yeah.
It was in the parking lot of, was it Lowe's?
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that as I
yeah.
went by.
That whole new shopping center has been built.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the last year or so.
And it seemed, I don't know if I was on like some type of bypass road or something, but it seemed it was like on the edge of town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I stopped at a little gas station that was on the corner, and I got a oversized Hot Pocket.
Yeah.
Supreme pizza. And
You don't have to brag about all your money all the time.
2 corn dogs.
Oh shit.
3 mustards.
You went to an ASAP.
Complimentary.
You went to an ASAP.
I don't know if it was a gas
Mustard?
station.
Yeah.
Gross.
Well, I heard oversized Hot Pocket. I'm like, yeah, I'm so fat. I know the local
Yeah.
dining establishment.
That's on when I'm always like, people are like, oh, it's over here on this street. I'm like,
like
what restaurants are over there? Tell me what restaurants it's by, because I'll know where that's at.
Yeah.
I was like, I've sucked enough cock, but my gaydar's broken. But like,
Oh.
fucking, I'm so fat. I know dining establishments. Like, you could say oversized Hot Pocket. I'm like,
I
oh.
love that you included gas stations as dining establishments.
Does none of that explain that?
You
No,
lost
no.
me at sucking cock.
But not Bradley.
I'm like, Bradley, we better put our wieners away or they're about to get sucked.
I don't think that there's a concern for that at all.
Essentially this time.
That's
That was
funny.
for me, not you guys.
Yeah, but that girl, she's all about it. She does not like. She told me pure, straight up.
Sure.
She don't like Kev. Neither
Nope.
does anybody else. So
Nobody-
on the picture, when I posted the picture, people from Bartlesville were commenting on the picture, being like, "Oh, I know him. He's controlling. He's this. He's that. That's why him and his first wife didn't work out."
Oh my!
I mean, calling the dude out. Let me just read this to you.
Oh my!
Okay, I'm going to tell you the guy's name because he knows him, and I think he's from Bartlesville too. So we'll just see.
This is some small town shit right here.
It is.
This is
Okay.
this is
So
some real
let's see.
small town
kick
shit.
over to my comedy page.
Can't do this in a small town.
No, you gotta move to Tulsa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go here. Click that button. Close out Pornhub.
Close out.
Here we go.
Grindr.
Okay.
There you go.
there we go.
There you go.
This is Carla over here. This
On the left.
is Carla in the black.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Look.
Oh,
Look.
that's here.
Nice. See? Pretty.
Did an up down on
Well,
it.
yeah. I mean, listen, I'm going to tell you, she had this outfit on that was like cut way up to the hip.
Yeah.
And then all the way to the ankle was just all the way open.
Mm.
So when she walked, it would kind of like move on its own. And I knew, and I mean, this is no bullshit. I knew just from looking at it, no panties. So instantly I was in. I posted that picture and I said, I love when you take a picture with 2 people who come to your show and you wake up to one of their boyfriends writing you, telling you that you're fat and not funny. Hashtag Kevin is mad. Hashtag wait till he sees the video. Hashtag Kevin stayed home. Hashtag Tulsa Loony Bin. That's where it happened. Okay, so I posted the picture. Let me find this guy. Miss Treese said insecurity on high alert. LOL.
Sure.
I know she's been on this show.
Yeah.
1 hour later.
You're edging me right now.
Oh.
You're comment edging me.
Here we go. Found him.
Awesome.
Dustin Robbins
Ooh.
from Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
Dustin.
In case anybody wonders what his Facebook page is, it's this one right here.
Yeah, that is it. All 536 of his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Dustin is not a fan of Kevin Parrish. Okay.
Oh.
And I don't know what kind of shit's going down here in Bartlesville, but
Well, something.
look out, Kev, because you got his number. Okay. He knows all about you. So everyone was just really letting him have it on that photo. But I did advertise it around Bartlesville just to make sure Kev saw it.
Yeah.
And I did think about looking into. Now, some people say I'm immature.
No.
And I
no.
say I'm not immature, but I'm fucking petty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I did look into a Bartlesville billboard. Okay. I'm just not sure if the roast is worth $800 for the month.
Yeah.
But if Kev runs his mouth once or twice more, I may put it right outside of ConocoPhillips headquarters.
Can I give you another suggestion?
Yes.
I've been looking into it too. Hulu Live TV does local ads for less than $500 a month.
Ooh.
And you can just do an ad for like 30 seconds, and it's like $400, and it'll go to every
We just
single local
roast
TV.
Kevin the whole time. I'm like, have you seen those things where they're like, of course I'm from Bartlesville, and then they say a little fact. You know, they're like,
Yeah.
Like on a.
so mine would be like, of course I'm from Springfield, Missouri. Of course I like cashew chicken.
Yeah.
I'm from Missouri. Of course, I go to Bass Pro Shops.
I'm
You
from
know, like-
Sand Springs. Of course, I know how to take a catalytic converter off.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, yeah, you guys get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
I'm
could
from
make.
Bartlesville. Of course, I hate Kevin Parrish.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, we just need to get one that says Kev Parrish who with a question mark.
Oh.
And then we could just slow burn him, and each month change it. Change
I
it.
love it.
I
Till we get
do-
to Christmas. I mean, we got plenty of time, guys. 10 months.
Yeah. Really build
This
it
could
out.
be good.
I feel like at a certain point, he's gonna go insane if he's not there already.
Well, you know what they say, Kev. The second divorce is easier.
So you're
okay?
saying that because he,
Hold on, for the record, they're not even married. Okay, he wants to commit. She ain't interested.
Yeah.
No.
Well, we know she's wearing.
She's like, I'm working
she's wearing
on
the
me.
Slit pants out to the
Yes.
comedy
Well, I was just
club.
gonna bring this.
I'm going to be
little-
honest. She looked fucking smoking hot.
I'm just gonna put a nice little bow on this. You're saying because of everything that happened, you're in her attendance to your show, he's gonna end up in the loony bin.
Ooh, full circle.
Yeah,
Brought it home.
See what happened there?
yeah,
Brought it home.
right there, right there. I tried.
And then while he's at the loony bin, some guy's going to take a big shit right on his chest.
I don't like this circle. I want out of this circle.
On that note, guys, I gotta wrap it up soon. My kid's outside. Thank you so much for coming here on the show, Bradly Mcpherson. Where can everybody find you and reach you at if they want to book the great Bradly Mcpherson?
Yeah, you can email me. grazingcattle@ymail.com. I don't give out my good email. That's my one that
There
I
you
sign
go.
up for OnlyFans stuff on.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have Teddy White T. Thank you so much for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me very much. I appreciate
This
it.
has been a lot of fun, man. Where can
Yeah, it's
everybody
a good
find
time.
you and the great Teddy White T?
All social media, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all Teddy Whitey.
Awesome. Guys, I really appreciate you coming all the way to Bartlesville and you didn't get shanked yet. You know, let me
Yeah.
know on the way home.
Still time.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm gonna look out there and make sure Kev ain't out.
Kev, if you're
He's
watching,
like, he said the real address.
He's like, I'm watching live.
Yeah.
fuck, I'm gonna have to get off Mason Street.
Yeah, I'd hear him pull up with no catalytic converter.
Well, yeah.
Kev, if you're gonna get on Mason Street, at least bring an extra large hot pocket.
Amen.
Yeah. On that note, guys, I've been Jared Ralphie Allen. We have Teddy White T, Bradly Mcpherson. This has been Unloading Meat. Peace, guys.
Unloading the meat. 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 I don't even know what it means, but it is what it is. What it is.
Bye. Have a great time.